Cultfigga TV. Hey, y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. You in the House of Revolution. That means hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off them shoes.
What? You want them to wipe their feet? Now, now I could be a little egotistical that time, y'all. But am I tripping? This man trying to steal my slogans, my thunder. Now, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Because somebody told me, hey, coach, you might want to check out Hassan. He eating off your plate.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off them shoes.
Take off them shoes. I'll be damn. Look, thief ass nigga. God damn, you from the big city, boy. You can't let a small time country boy have nothing, Hassan? Nothing? Shit. Fuck it, I might well put your name in this title. And ride that internet algorithm that you got right now with the preem things. You want to steal from me? Get over here. Let me go ahead and jump on that algorithm with you. Sit down, son. Now, once again, y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. Y'all in the House of Revolution. That means hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. That's how it's done, the song. Now, what we talking about? You doubling down on your stance on Supreme and Prince and McGriff and 50 and Irving. All that is heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking, really. You know, R.I.P. once again to Irv. I seen a situation where Supreme's son said some very disrespectful stuff to 50 about, after 50 said he was smoking on Irv, Supreme's son went online and said, what if we said we was smoking on your grandma or your mama? So he said that. I said, oh shit, what? You liable to have to see some of them goons real soon for talking like that about that man mama, bro. And then I heard the big dog himself, Supreme, come out and do something I know no father wanted to do, but he backhanded his son kind of and denounced him for talking reckless, bringing more negative light onto him and his nephew, Gerald, who just came home, and letting the world know he not speaking for me, he don't speak for Irv Gotti. He ranting and raving on the internet, which I do not respect. And Supreme has said, I told him, if he want to have a relationship with me, get offline. And then we can have that. But until then, until he do that, I'm casting him aside because of what I'm hearing from him. I can understand that. Supreme want to come home. The man going to come home and he cannot have anybody thinking that he wants to attack 50 or attack anybody or is beefing behind old beef, like young Preem was saying on online. He said, we going to see you. And Supreme brought up like, we? Hell, you don't speak for us. We don't got no... That's kind of reckless. Then this morning I seen the young man come out and humble himself and say his father did the right thing by what he was saying and that he was misguided and making some mistakes. He want his pops. And I know him getting at 50 is kind of trying to, throw some punches for his pops. But your pops not no internet gangster, son. And that's grown men business. I think that you should stay all the way out of that, young Preem. Because if you read that post 50 put up yesterday, he said them young boys don't like people with all that noise for nothing. And they really, really drilling. He said that after what you said about smoking on his grandma and his mama. Anybody know the story? He loved his grandma and grandpa, R.I.P. to them. He loved them, young Preem. And I think that that's why your daddy hurried up and came out and try to put some water on that because he can't protect you. But you can get him beat in that prison. That's a real talk. Anytime 50 wake up pissed, he can put some money on them boys' books to go at Preem, and that's a fact. Ask Jimmy Henchman. Ask Jimmy Henchman that them Bloods break his arm in now. He whacked a dog, Lodi Mac, for slapping his son. But then he got all that time in prison. I heard that he got his arm broke. I wonder who set that blessing in there for them to break Jimmy Henchman's arm. That's not no room. So Preem got to avoid all of that. He got to avoid regular nonsense that go on in federal prison. But then he got to remember, he got a vindictive, rich foe who at any time could send something his way. And he don't need unnecessary nonsense. Because that right there with him and 50, it's always be beef, but it's not immediate beef. 50 not immediately worried about Preem. But when this start bubbling, and then you got Preem Jr. won't let it go, and then talk about smoking on 50 mama and smoking on his grandparents very disrespectfully, that can get you hit. I know some people don't understand it. They don't understand it. One thing about black people, especially when you come from where we came from, you get a little money, and I talked about this before too many times. You give these people a little money, these little drug dealers, man, they will put a hit on you, bro. Get you up out of here. See, the game used to be different when I was growing up. Now, it's always been hits, but I grew up in an era where we stepping, you know what who your folk. Then that real drug era, where real drug era start hitting and people start, having money. Oh, let's say that. When niggas start having money, then, you come here to worry about this man. This man might pay somebody else to knock you off. If he got the fee. See, you couldn't worry about if a nigga was a buster. Like, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing. No. He gonna pay 9 times out of 10 to get something done. You gotta think about that. And so that's one problem with black. Even think about Mike Tyson, heavyweight champion. You hear the story. He had to put some hits on some notorious New York gangsters. They putting 50 on his head. He putting 50 bands on their head. But that's not the only rich individual. There's so many stories. Hollywood people, NFL people, NBA players, they done had to go to the streets and put some money in the streets to keep people off their butt plenty of goddamn times. Rappers. I said that to say this. It's not but 50 to put some money in the streets. But the problem that I really have with 50 right now is his blind hate for Supreme probably what's going to be his downfall. And a lot of people saying, well, they tried to kill him. And man, I'm from the hood. Everybody done tried to kill everybody. That's not no excuse. So like, man, a nigga ever try to kill me? Man, sit down somewhere. I'm from the streets. A lot of people try to kill. A lot of people done tried to have other people whacked. You got to be able to move on and focus and live your life. You can't let that dictate your moves forever or you done. That's just serious business. And I'm tired of people. I done seen so many comments say, man, y'all don't understand. They tried to kill him. 50 from the streets. Have he ever tried to whack somebody? Have he ever? And let me tell you this. When you go look at that story of 50 getting into it with Supreme, what the fuck else did 50 think was going to happen? He was warned. Them niggas didn't just try to bump him off. They warned, hey, this the bag over here. We finna make it millions, man. Let him make it. They warned him. And 50 said they warned him. But 50 was just, nah, fuck that. I ain't real, man. I'm the real. They finna make millions. 50 was tripping. Nobody want to say that he was tripping in the streets. You think you finna mess up $1 million play? You gonna get whacked. The Most High was with him. He made it. But the cats who tried to whack him, he didn't return the favor. Cause when Supreme played with E Moneybags went to pay him the favor. Come on, that's how Black Just got killed. Am I right? New York cats, am I right? I know the story. These other niggas need the story. So 50 had the opportunity to be like E Moneybags and go see that nigga and try to knock him off. He survived. He's here now. But you keep sticking your toe back in that water when you acting like you don't want to let that go. Your hate for Irv. Oh, you acting like you. What problem do you have with Irv? Oh, this got to do. with Irv being down with niggas from the hood. Now Irv gone. You still here though, 50. You still here. 50 need to let that go. You got problems with Irv. You got problems with Preem. You got problems with Ross. You got problems with Meech. You got hidden other little beef that is not as big as these, but you have problems with made men, bro. You not the only one with no paper, bro. You got problems with niggas who got street teams who still willing to go when they say so. You got a bunch of yes men around you who's not talking to you about the danger you bring it to yourself. And everybody keep cheering 50 on, man, they try to kill him. What is he supposed to do? He supposed to get return the motherfucker favor or let that shit go? Or people, cause it seems like you is a victim who mad that they victimized you. I used to cover the story, but I'm still looking at the story like, damn, bro, gosh. Like, come on. Even with Jimmy Henchman, 50. You're gonna slap Jimmy Henchman motherfucking son, bro. That got one of your team whacked. That got Tony Yayo mama house shot up. It was gunfire back and forth. They try to blow your vehicle up, bro. And if Jimmy wasn't locked up, that still would be going on. Now, y'all stood tall through it all. But I'm saying, if you can't let this street business go, I believe that street business gonna catch up with you. And I believe that you thinking them people with you, they thinking like I'm thinking. And they playing a long game. Cause they gonna get it all in the end. They gonna rake the whole pot up. And then they gonna get to tell about what happened to 50 Cent. Just keep it up, 50. Either you still think you is bigger than them cats. You think that in your mind. Or you willing to just crash out? You think that you bigger than them niggas? Financially, you bigger than them niggas. But I think your ego is that you'll never be fat cat. Not in Queens. You're not never gonna be supreme. Not in Queens. And you will never be Big Meech, bro. In the streets. You 50 Cent. But your ego mad that all of them niggas look at you as a rapper that eat you up inside. But the moves you making is rapper moves. Because you not going at them like they went at you. Stay tuned, y'all. This could get very ugly. Cultfigga. Follow me.